And welcome to day 2 here at Bellshill of the West District first meet of the season, the age group meet and relay championships. Can I have everybody's attention for the health and safety announcement before we get the morning's programme started, please? In the event of an emergency, a siren will sound and staff will direct you to the nearest exit. Please ensure that you keep all fire exit areas clear, and please take a look around and check where your nearest exits are. There are to be no glass items or outdoor footwear on poolside, and swimmers on leaving poolside should dry off and wear appropriate dry clothing and footwear. At this pool, you must have footwear on before you go to the marshalling area. You should have footwear on at all times, moving around the area in which you are seated. But if you arrive at the marshalling area and do not have appropriate footwear on, you will be asked to return and to get that before you can go down to poolside, and you should put that footwear back on before you come back up those stairs. So stairways should be kept clear. Do not sit on the stairs. By attending the event either as a participant, volunteer, team staff or spectator, you accept that any photographs or videos taken will not be used for illicit purposes, or that pictures or films produced will not be altered in any way or uploaded onto the web without the consent in writing of the persons photographed or filmed. If you wish to take photographs or videos during the course of this meet, you must sign the appropriate form, which is available up at the spectator entry desk, and wear the orange band that you will be given. The use of mobile phones or other electronic devices capable of photography are not permitted to be used at any time in the changing rooms, toilets or shower areas. Spectators who wish to take images are requested to focus on their own family member as much as reasonably possible, and to avoid including other participants in images, particularly if those images are being shared with family and friends or through social media platforms. Swimmers, please be up at the marshalling area at least 4 heats before your own, so that we can ensure that you're down on poolside in time. We will get started just in a few moments, but I'll take this time to introduce our senior officials. Our referees this morning are Rob Barrett and Fiona Sinnott. Our starters are Elizabeth Fitzsimmons, working with Elizabeth Scott and Julie Wong. So my name is Jackie Smith. Joining me this morning is Robert Taylor. Thank you to everybody joining us here today in the venue, and those of you joining us on live stream. The programme starts in just a few moments with the male and open 100-metre butterfly for our 11 to 14-year-olds referee. So this is heat 1 of event 301. We have 5 heats of the male and open 11 to 14 100-metre butterfly, and in lane 1 is...
Test 1, 2, 1, 2.
So 3, his team, no, beg your pardon, we have an empty lane 3. Lane 4, City of Glasgow's Jamie McDonald. 5, Jude McEwen, Renfrew Bath. 6, Lachlan Waddle, Bellshill Sharks. And good start there by the City of Glasgow's Tyler Gould there in lane 2, but coming up fast is the Renfrew Bath swimmer Jude McEwen over there in lane 5. But it's Tyler who turns first, just ahead of Jude McEwen, 40.92 at the halfway mark there, with Ben Haggerty of Kilmarnock in 3rd at the halfway mark. Bellshill swimmer Lachlan Waddle coming through really nicely as well over on the far side of the pool, but it is Tyler Gould who has led this from the beginning, looking really strong coming down this final length. Jude McEwen is still in 2nd place, but he's being challenged for that by Ben Haggerty, closer to me in lane 1. So trying to get up there is Lachlan Waddle, but in comes to finish his race this morning in a 1:25.66 is Tyler Gould. That's a cracking PB for him on the basis of entry time, which was 1:33. So Tyler Gould takes that ahead of Ben Haggerty. Really good last length for him, getting himself up into second place ahead of Jude McEwen in a 1:35.21 as the results are confirmed. This is Heat 2 in lane 1, Fraser Reid, Hamilton Bath. 2, Woody Keddy, Cumbernauld. 3, Jamie Pitt, South Ayrshire. 4, Gillen Redpath, Rutherglen. 5, Xander Bennett, also Rutherglen. And 6, Nathan McRitchie of Cumbernauld. And it is lane 4. Gillen Redpath, I think, had the advantage there in the silver cap of Rutherglen. And he is leading the field coming down to the halfway mark with lane 3 Jamie Pitt in behind him. And two swimmers vying for third place at the moment, Xander Bennett and Nathan McRitchie over there on the far side. Good turn there for Xander, as he's just had the advantage coming out of that turn for third place. But let's watch Woody Keddy also there in lane 2. But this is Gillen Redpath's race going into the final turn. He's got 2 body lengths advantage now over second place Jamie Pitt, the South Ayrshire swimmer, and he's moving away. Gillen Redpath moving away from the rest of the field. Jamie Pitt is still solidly in second place. Third place at the moment lies with Xander Bennett. Not sure he's going to be caught by Nathan McRitchie, but that race does indeed belong to Gillen Redpath in a 1:19.95. Jamie Pitt coming in second in a 1:23.88, and Xander Bennett takes third in a 1:25.77. As in comes Fraser to finish his race this morning, and the results are confirmed. Heat 3 in lane 1, Felix Broom, South Ayrshire. His teammate Bruno Vignan swims in lane 2. 3, Andrew Hendry, Scotia. 4, Joshua McCluskey, Kilmarnock. 5, Lucas Cittadini, Kingston. And 6, Oscar Liddell, City of Glasgow. And it's South Ayrshire's Bruno Vignan, I think, had the advantage going into the... No, I beg your pardon. Andrew Hendry had the advantage going into the turn there, but he's being challenged by Joshua McCluskey. Joshua now has the advantage and will take that advantage into the turn at the halfway mark. Joshua McCluskey leading there ahead of Andrew Hendry. Bruno Vignan in third at the halfway mark. So 2 leaders out there in front. In lanes 3 and 4, Andrew Hendry, Joshua McCluskey battling, pushing each other all the way now. I think Joshua just had the advantage there at the turn. Andrew Hendry's coming back though at him. They are pushing each other. This is, let's see, it's Joshua who's going to take this, I think. But no, Andrew's coming back. It's all down to the touch, and it was Andrew who got that in the final meters of that race in a 1:11.21 ahead of Joshua McCluskey in a 1:11.55, and Bruno Vignan takes third place in a 1:16.17. That's the result confirmed.
So we move on to the fourth heat, our second seeded heat. Declan Sean 1 from Bellshill Sharks, 2 Lewis Sinclair, Rutherglen 3 Rory Stevenson, Stirling Swimming 4 Aidan O'Dowd, South Ayrshire 5 Aaron Graham, North Ayrshire, and 6 Hill McQuaker from Kintyre. 111 through to 121 are the entry times, and no surprise to see lane 3 111.76 Rory Stevenson out strongly, along with Lewis Sinclair from Rutherglen in lane 2 31.88. Certainly swimming very strongly this morning in the heats. Well, it's going pretty well in lane 2, about a body length back, and we're looking at probably a finish time just maybe inside that 111.76. That's where he wishes to push it on. It'll be fine for the finals later this morning. And Stirling swimmer easing up a little bit at the end and still comfortably inside his entry time. Nice time to start, 1:10.30, 1:11.29, great time for Lewis. That's over 3 seconds faster than his entry time. Third place, Aidan O'Dowd, 1:14.16.
So the final heat of this event, and we just have the 4 swimmers taking part in this. Empty lane 1, lane 2, Archie Lawson, Stirling Swimming, 3, Oliver McElwraith, Cumbernauld, 4, Cameron Miller, North Ayrshire, 5, Samuel McEwen, Cumbernauld, and an empty lane 6. And boys come out of the first turn there, and it is Archie Lawson there in lane 2 who has the advantage just over Oliver McElwraith. Cameron Miller in third place at the moment. Coming into the halfway mark, Archie just gets that. I think no, Oliver got that in a 31.35, 31.39. So really 4/100ths of a second separating these two boys at the halfway mark. Cameron Miller in third place. He's maintaining that, but it is a real battle between lanes 2 and 3. Archie Lawson, Oliver McElwraith. Really nothing to separate them. This is all going to come down to the final moments of this race, but it looks like it's the yellow cap of Oliver McElwraith who has the advantage now. Half a body length advantage, and he's going to maintain that going into the wall. He takes that in a 1:07.28, 1:07.88 for Archie Lawson. Cameron Miller in third in a 1:10.45. Samuel McEwen comes in to finish his race this morning, and that concludes the event 301. The results confirmed.
Oh. Good race, these two put in there, Jackie, Oliver and Cameron and Archie, faster than Rory in the previous heat. So that's one to look forward to later this morning. The 14-year-old final, he'll be in that. So we've 8 heats of the girls equivalent of this. 4 in this one. Isabella Lewin from City Glasgow in 2. Sarah O'Halloran, Stirling Swimming in 3. Ciara Mayo from Lanark in 4. And Anna McFarlane, Rutherglen in 5. And I think possibly just a fraction ahead. Sarah also, well, they're in lane 3, and she's now coming through pretty strongly in the second 25. Got about a body length clear. And over on the far side from where we are in second place. The other two girls virtually together. So a halfway mark, 41.2 for Sarah O'Halloran. The other three girls only 11 this year. Sarah a year older. And about maybe a body length and a half further back in second, Ciara Mayo. young Lanark swimmer in third, and Isabel Lewin in fourth. And going a wee bit further away now is our leader. Sarah is probably about 4 or 5 metres clear. Anna still going pretty nicely in second place. The other Glen swimmer keeping it all pretty well together. Sarah takes that, and a nice improvement in her entry time, 1:29.87. So that's about a 4-second advantage, 3.5, 4-second. Anna McFarlane in second. She's about 6 seconds faster than her entry time, 1:32.25. And in fact, disqualification in lane 3 for technical infraction. So Anna McFarlane now takes the heat from Isabella Lewin and Ciara Mayo.
So that's the marker laid down for the next heat then, Robert, isn't it? Full of 11 to 12-year-olds. So we move on to heat 2. In lane 1, Holly O'Reilly, Cumbernauld. 2, Isabella Adam, Western Bartonshire. 3, Carly Cairns, North Ayrshire. 4, Olivia Taylor, Lanark. 5, Sophie Holmes, Motherwell Wishaw. And 6, Clara Taylor from Lanark. 1:28 through to 1:21 for the entry times for these girls this morning. And coming out of the turn there, really good swim by Holly O'Reilly. In lane 1, she has the advantage over the rest of the field. The North Ayrshire swimmer, Carly Cairns, in second. But it is Holly O'Reilly that will take the field into the halfway mark in a 38.41. So we're some 3 seconds faster than we were in the previous heat at this stage. Yeah, Carly Cairns lying in second place still, with 3 or 4 girls battling for third place.
Yeah, all these girls faster than the previous heat.
So Holly O'Reilly continues to lead this. She's going into the final turn. Carly Cairns still in second, but Olivia Taylor challenging her for that, right up alongside her at the turn there. Carly still looks like she has the advantage for second place, but it is Holly O'Reilly who has led pretty much right from the beginning. I think we'll take this field in. Good swim going on over there in lane 6 by Clara Taylor. 1:25.87 for Holly O'Reilly.
Just wait for the time for Clara. She had a very good finish, didn't she, Jackie? Finishing in second.
Yeah, and that's the board adjusted itself, so it does show Clara's coming in second in a 1:26.65, and third place goes to North Ayrshire's Carly Cairns in a 1:27.76. Still looking for it. There's a board confirmed all times as the results are confirmed.
Maybe just wait for that.
Just waiting for that to be, beg your pardon, not yet confirmed.
Olivia Taylor, I'm not sure. In lane 4. I think she maybe was struggling just down that final section. Jackie may have a disqualification.
We do. Yeah. Disqualification there in lane 4 for a technical infraction, but the results are Holly O'Reilly, Clara Taylor and Carly Cairns. All 3 girls, I think, will be looking for a place in the final. They should. Still more 11 to 12-year-olds still to come, Robert, so they'll have to just keep watching.
We'll just have to keep going, yeah. So 38 empty lane in 1 and in 3. So in 2, Amber Patterson, Stirling Swimming. In 4, Charlotte Connor, Bellshill Sharks. 5, Kristen Farker, Stirling Swimming. And in 6, Chloe Gibson and Bellshill Sharks. So 2 from Stirling, 2 from Bellshill. Very little in it. So just lane 4 with the advantage coming down towards the halfway mark. Charlotte Connor maybe half a metre ahead of Amber Patterson. These are the 2 12-year-olds in the race. 2 girls are 13, 37-13. So a wee bit faster than that previous heat. Have to want to keep this going to ensure they've got a chance of getting into the final. There's another 3 12-year-olds to come, so a nice strong finish will almost certainly get them into the final later this morning. And coming through very strongly at the end is Amber Patterson. The Stirling girls now hit the front just at the key point inside the final 5 metres. Very strong finish from Kirsten over in 5, and no doubt Amber's taking that. Just in second is Charlotte, and Kirsten hangs on to get third. And some nice times again, Jackie. 1:21.76, 1:23.36, 1:23.65, all much faster than entry times. Great swims, girls.
Yeah, good start to the morning with these entry times. We've had a couple of 13-year-olds in that one. In fact, they're just two 13-year-olds, so that's laid down the marker for the 13-year-olds following in the heat still to come.
And both these girls, Amber and Charlotte, almost certainly will be in the final of the 11-12-year-olds with those entry times. We'll just wait for that to be confirmed. While we have delay.
Robert, I'll just read out the finalists for the 11 to 12-year-old boys 100-metre butterfly. Aaron Graham, Oscar Liddell, Jamie Pitt, Tyler Gould, Xander Bennett, Nathan McRitchie. Reserves are Woody Keddy and Ben Haggerty. 13-year-old boys, Cameron Miller, Joshua McCluskey, Aidan O'Dowd, Bruno Vignan, Gillan Redpath, Kyle McQuaker. Reserve Felix Broom.
And just coming back to that lane 5 disqualification of technical infraction in that last heat.
So this is heat number 4, and in lane 1, Hannah Gaffney from Rutherglen, 2, Poppy Bigger, Kilmarnock, 3, Holly Hutchison, Hamilton, 4, Holly Rosebottom, Scotia, 5, Heidi Addison, Hamilton Baths, and 6, Emily Matheson, Kilmarnock. So we've got a couple of 12-year-olds. We're looking to get into that final that we've just been speaking about for the 11 to 12-year-olds, and now we're on to 1, 2, 3, 4 13-year-olds. Also we're looking to get themselves in the final later this morning. But it is Holly Hutchison, the Hamilton Bath swimmer, leading ahead of Holly Rosebottom there as they go into the turn. 38.08, 38.28 for the top 2 girls there. Oh, pretty tightly bunched, however, in lanes 1, 2, 3 and 4. So let's see what happens as we go into the final turn at the far end now.
2 12-year-olds have gone pretty well, Jackie, so I think they'll be fine for getting into the final.
Yeah, one of our leaders in lane 4 there. Good turn there by Holly Rosebottom. She's just 12 years of age from Scotia, so she'll be looking for that place in the final. Looks pretty strong to be able to get that. She moves away from the rest of the field. The Hamilton Bath swimmer Holly Hutchison has been overtaken now by Kilmarnock's Poppy Bigger. Poppy takes second place in behind Holly Rosebottom, so a 1:22.47 for Holly. Inside her entry time, she'll be pleased with that swim, and almost certainly will have a place in the final later today.
12-year-old final
Poppy
could be
Bigger.
an interesting one, Jackie. That was a good finish from Poppy to just about take that.
Yes, and then Poppy Bigger in second and Holly Hutchison in third. So yeah, looking forward to that final later on this morning.
Heat 5, the last 12-year-old to come. Isabella Shanks, Bellshill Sharks. 2 is Ailey Walsh, Rutherglen. 3, Jessica Simpson, Hamilton Bass. 4, Cara Gray, Bellshill Sharks. 5, Rowan Milligan, the 12-year-old from Kilmarnock. And 6 is Paige Bennett from Cumbernauld. The 2 middle lanes at the moment, just at the advantage. Certainly the Bellshill swimmer now, Cara Gray, trying to put some daylight between the rest, and she's got about half a body length advantage. Well, this is very much faster, this heat. Cara Gray, Jessica Simpson, 1-2, and the other two girls just to their right, Isabella Shanks and Ailey Walsh virtually together. Isabella Shanks still going pretty well. So the two Bellshill swimmers are certainly up there. Cara Gray with the advantage, coming through very strongly now in the latter stages. Ailey Walsh, she's still got quite a lot to do. I think Cara's got this one pretty well wrapped up inside the final few metres. Cara takes this, Ailey second, and Isabella Shanks takes third. And our first swimmers under the 120 mark, 1:18.12, 1:19.66, two of them under 120. Ron Mulligan 1:22.40, so I think she'll be comfortably also in that 12-year-old final, which we'll confirm shortly.
And this is heat number 6. Orla McClernand, Cumbernauld in lane 1. 2, Megan Ferris, Cumbernauld. 3, Rebecca Mallin, Bellshill Sharks. 4, Phoebe McLachlan, Cumbernauld. 5, Kayla Morrison, Stirling Swimming. And 6, Isla Rousseau, Renfrew Baths. Oh, it was very tight at that first turn there. I think most of the girls went in simultaneously, lanes 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, but it's Rebecca Malling, the Bellshill Shark swimmer, who came out of that turn really well. She's got just under a body length advantage as we go into the halfway turn. 32.48 for her at the turn, leading ahead of Megan Ferris and Phoebe McLachlan. And it's Rebecca that's moving away now from the rest of the field. Two Cumbernauld swimmers doing all they can to catch her either side of her, but she's turned and headed for home. Rebecca Mallin, Phoebe McLachlan, Megan Ferris are your 1, 2 and 3. But it is Rebecca Mallin that this race belongs to. She will secure herself well. She's still looking. There's only 6 places in the 14-year-old final, so that's the time that she's laid down, a 1:08.92. Megan Ferris coming in second in a 1:12.89, and Phoebe McLachlan in a 1:13.24. Your 1, 2 and 3, subject to official confirmation. Just
a nice swim there from Rebecca.
Yeah, just a little
solid.
bit of assistance being given to Orla at the moment, I think, as she comes out of the pool there. So just give her a moment before those results will be confirmed. While still waiting for that, I can confirm the 14-year-old boys 100-metre butterfly finalists: Oliver McElwraith, Archie Lawson, Rory Stevenson, Andrew Hendry, Lewis Sinclair, Samuel McEwen. Our 2 reserves are Luca Cittadini and Declan Shaw.
So I think you have some DQs in that last heat, Jackie.
So disqualification in lane 1 and lane 4 for technical infractions. So the results are no change to the leaders: Rebecca Mallin, Megan Ferris second, and Kayla Morrison moves up into third.
So the second last heat, second seeded heat. Yeah, we should expect all the action in the middle lanes. Zara McNeil from Rutherglen in 1, Amy Robertson, Cumbernauld 2, Cara Broadley, Stirling Swimming 3, Sophie Haining, Bellshill Sharks 4, Ruby Hunter, Hamilton Bass 5, and 6, Charlotte Shanks from Bellshill Sharks. Completes the lineup, and our teammate going pretty well in lane 4, Sophie Haining, Carla Broadley. I expect her to come back in the second half. She had a very good day yesterday, Carla. Out the turn, just Sophie 32.73, just about a third of a second ahead. And now Carla Broadley gets to work down the third 25, and she's now gone about half a metre clear. On paper she's about 2 seconds faster. 108 entry time is against 1:10.20, and just showing how more proficient she is at this. And a 1:10.12, doing enough to qualify for the final, as was Sophie. 1:11.84 with Amy Robertson. 1:15.25. 13-year-old taking third place. That's probably good enough to get her into a final in the 13-year-old category. Let's wait for that to be confirmed.
Just while we're waiting for that to be confirmed, just to wish Amy Rimmer in the next heat a happy 14th birthday today, just so she hears that before she gets in the water. Sorry, referee. And this is the final heat. Heat 8, Lane 1, Grace Lumsden, Scotia. 2, Beth Gillies, Hamilton Bath. 3, Emily Taylor, Lanark. Lane 4 is the birthday girl, Amy Rimmer, from Bellshill Sharks. 5, Sandy Keddy, Cumbernauld. And 6, Ellie Mayer, Hamilton Baths.
13-year-old in this one. That's the fastest one, Emily Taylor, on paper.
And it is the birthday girl who has the advantage alongside Sandy Keddy of Cumbernauld there in lanes 4 and 5. These two girls come down to the halfway mark. And it's Amy who has the advantage there. 33.05, 33.28 for Sandy Keddy in second. Emily Taylor in third place.
Still Rebecca Marling, the fastest time so far, Jackie.
So Amy's leading this field here into the final turn. Emily Taylor in second, I think, and Sandy Keddy in third there at the turn, but Sandy had a good turn and is back up into second with that advantage over Emily Taylor. Emily's just 13 years of age, so this is a chance for her to get into the final as well. Amy Rimmer finishes there in a 1:11.92, ahead of Emily Taylor in a 1:13.02 and Sandy Keddy in a 1:13.17.
Quite a slow time for Emily, but doing enough, I'm pretty certain, to get herself comfortably into that 13-year-old final.
And that's the results confirmed. So that concludes the event 3:02. We're now on to the 15-year-old male and open 100-meter freestyle, I beg your pardon, of which we've got 6 heats, Robert.
Yeah, thank you. Just 2 guys go in this one. Empty lane in 3. Ewan Muir from Stirling Swimming is in 2, and Jamie Lang. Weston Burton Chat goes in 3. This is the 15 and over 100 freestyle heats. So you're looking for 15-year-olds, 16-year-olds and 17 plus for finals for this one. Both the guys separated by maybe about a foot, if that. 31-32. Ewan just with a minor advantage, still virtually stroke for stroke. Jamie maybe just edged ahead. He has out the turn. Slightly better turn from the Western Bartonshire boy, and it looks like he's going to just take this one by maybe half a body length. He's got a slightly faster entry time by about 3/4 of a second, and takes that in a 1:04.54. Well done, Jamie.
So this is heat number 2, an empty lane 1, 2, James Stewart, Scotia, 3, Brandon Wong, Renfrew Baths, 4, Brian Fitzpatrick, Western Bartonshire, 5, Ewan Morrison, Hamilton Baths, and 6, Finley Guidici, Renfrew Baths. So just one entry here, sub 1 minute, 59.96 for the 16-year-old Brandon Wong. So let's see what happens in the pool at the moment. It is the Western Bartonshire swimmer Brian Fitzpatrick who is leading the field in at the halfway turn, just ahead of Brandon Wong. 28.53 there for Brian, 28.76 for Brandon Wong.
Half a chance of getting under the minute here.
With Finley Guidici in 3rd place, so into the final turn. And it's Brian Fitzpatrick leading just ahead of Brandon Wong. Brian Fitzpatrick has good turn there, and he's got just a half a body length to a body length advantage now. He's going to take this in, and this heat belongs to him. Brian Fitzpatrick takes that. Look at that. 58.97 for Brian. Brandon Wong in a 58.96 in 2nd place, and 101.07 for Finley Guidici in 3rd place. Big improvement for Brian there. He'll be well pleased, as indeed for Brandon.
Bang on his entry time.
I know, and for Finley as well. In fact, some good times there, Robert.
Well done. Our 3rd heat, Craig Shaw in 1 from Lanark, Matthew Darrick from West D in 2, Jack Shaw, Bellshill Sharks 3, 2 guys from West D in 4 and 5, Jay McKinnon and Aidan Fraser, and Nick Lavessing from Scotia goes in 6. All these guys under the minute, 58.80 to 59.54. Seems pretty tight coming down the Craig Shaw maybe with a slight advantage, just 28 dead, and barely a second cover the whole field. And nice turn from lanes 5, Aidan Fraser. I think he might just gone clear now, and it's Aidan that's going to bring this one home, I think. 59.10, so some cracking swims from these guys, and finishing very strongly in lane 3 is Jack Shaw. Is he going to get up? I think he is. He does indeed. What a finish. 58.28. Good swimming, Jackie. He did 58.38 and 59.28 for Craig Shaw. A couple of nice PBs, but guys.
Yeah, we're seeing lots of good PBs this morning, Robert, as we move on to heat 4. Heat number 4, lane 1, Logan Moffat, Stirling Swimming, 2, Finley Bennett, Rutherglen, 3, Ethan Collins, Stirling Swimming, 4, Cameron O'Donnell, Hamilton Baths, 5, Callum Ferguson, Rutherglen, and 6, Callum Trainer, Stirling Swimming. This bodes to be a very fast heat. These boys are all one sub 56, just around 56, 58 seconds, and it's Ethan Collins who has the advantage now over Cameron O'Donnell at the halfway mark. 25.99, 26.50, and Finley Bennett in 3rd place. Some excellent swimming from Ethan Collins yesterday, and he's setting out his marker again this morning. Turn goes into the final turn, leading. So leading ahead of Cameron O'Donnell there. These two guys have been out in front pretty much right from the beginning. Ethan Collins, Cameron O'Donnell. Ethan's going to take that, 54.70 ahead of Cameron O'Donnell, and in turn ahead of Finley Bennett. 55.20 for Cameron, and Finley in a 55.99.
Well, go back and watch that live stream, because that was a cracking finish from Ethan, because with about 8 or 9 metres to go, it was head down and no breathing. So great to see that strong finish.
Yeah, and those straight arms of Duncan Scott, I think.
Yeah.
Listen to Duncan Scott there from Ethan.
Yeah, it's different styles when you're doing the 50s and 100s. A lot of them, it's almost a straight arm. But Some of the other guys prefer just keeping the normal bend and a little bit slower and smoother and stronger through the water. It's different styles.
Indeed, yes. So just giving a swimmer just a wee moment, just before we move on to heat number 5. We'll see if we can bring you any more finalists. Just waiting for the paperwork to be produced for us. So,
looks like a nosebleed.
I think it is, yes.
Luke
Not
Thompson
really what you
in
want.
lane
Just
one.
not
Yeah.
really what you want
No.
just at the beginning of your race. What a shame.
So just relax for a wee minute, guys. Luke will get himself sorted in just a few moments. We'll give him plenty of time to get ready.
So while that race is getting ready, the finalists for event 302, the 11 to 12-year-old girls Butterfly, Amber Patterson, Rowan Milligan, Holly Rosbottom, Poppy Bigger, Charlotte Connor, Holly O'Reilly, with reserves Clara Taylor and Carly Cairns. 13-year-old girls Megan Ferris, Emily Taylor, Amy Robertson, Beth Gillis, Kayla Morrison, Isabella Shanks. Reserves are Zara McNeil and Holly Hutchison. And the 14-year-old girls are Rebecca Mallin, Cara Broadley, Sophie Haining, Amy Rimmer, Sandy Keddy, Ruby Hunter, with reserves Cara Gray and Grace Lumsden.
So we're running pretty well to time. We're a couple of minutes early, so no real worries in this very slight delay.
Oh, it looks like
we'll wish Luke good luck, and everyone else in this heat. Good luck, guys. So Luke Thompson in 1, Stirling Swimming. 2, Callum Struzik, Bellshill Sharks, teammate Ruben Pearson in 3, Ian Nielsen, Kimbernold 4, Arnon Russell, Bellshill Sharks 5, and Ludovic Hay from Westey goes in 6. Well, Ruben Pearson, Ian Nielsen, the 2 fastest swimmers. That's where all the action really should be happening, and that is the case. The Bellshill swimmer about a body length clear already, 25.72, but a second faster than Ethan was. But, Ruben's a year older, and he's already got this one wrapped up. Jackie's 3 or 4 clear of Ewan Nielsen. Callum Struzik probably third. Luke Thompson's going well. That nosebleed having no major effect on him. He's going pretty well in lane 1, but no doubt about the winner, Ruben Pearson. Ewan Nielsen close for third. Well done, Luke. 58.21, you just sneaked in ahead of Callum to get third. 54.48, great swim from Ruben.
Heat 6, final heat of event 303. Lane 1, Alexandru Vasilios, Bellshill Sharks. 2, Stephens Nastukes, Stranraer Stingrays. 3, Lachlan Small, Stirling Swimming. 4, Ewan Watson, Renfrew Baths. 5, Callan Forsyth, South Ayrshire. And 6, Adam Merrick, Cumbernauld. And it's Lachlan Small out in front. Fastest entry time, 52.40. And the Stirling Swimming, Lachlan Small showing how it's done here.
Different style, Jackie, no straight arm. It's the bend of the arm. It's very much
so into the
controlled.
final turn there, Lachlan Small leading ahead of Stephens Nastukes of Stranraer, and in turn he's leading ahead of Ewan Watson. I think that will be your 1, 2 and 3. Lachlan certainly is has taken this one, 54.23 for him. Stephens finishes in second in a 56.53, and Ewan Watson in a 57.89 taking third place, and the results are confirmed.
Well, that's the fastest time, but it could have been 2 seconds faster. He was coasting down that final 15-20 metres. Great swim from Lachlan.
Yeah, I think with the experience, you know what you've got to do in the heats, don't you, to get yourselves into the final. So you maybe don't go hell for leather in the heats, particularly when you're in the last heat. You've got an indication of what's happening. So we're on to the IM now, Robert.
Yeah, 6 heats ahead. Good luck, guys. So butterfly, back, breast and free. And 3 guys in this one. Nathan McRitchie, Cumbernauld is in 2. Lachlan Morrell, Bellshill Sharks 3. Jamie McDonald, City Glasgow in 4. So a good start in the near side from Nathan McRitchie. All these guys 12. They want to swim as fast as they can, give themselves an outside chance perhaps of getting into the final later this morning. 38.75. 2 guys 2 or 3 metres further back, but they're trying to close on Nathan as we come down to complete the breaststroke section. The gap's diminished down to about a body length, but it's still quite comfortable for Nathan. He's Lachlan Morrell trying to get on terms here. He's not giving this up. Lachlan coming through very strongly at the death, but he's going to run out of water. It's going to be Nathan that takes it. Nathan takes the heat, 125.89. That's a nice 4-second improvement. 127.06 and 128.49 for Jamie. All good PBs, guys. Well done.
And we move on to heat number 2. In lane 1, Tyler Gould, City of Glasgow. 2, Jamie Pitt, South Ayrshire. 3, Oscar Liddell, City of Glasgow. 4, Xander Bennett, Rutherglen. 5, Ben Haggerty, Kilmarnock. And 6, Jude McEwen from Renfrew Baths.
I think there was a wee oops there, Jackie, at the beginning.
Was there?
Yeah.
Oh. So let's have a look in the pool, and it is lane 3. No, beg your pardon, it's lane 2. Jamie Pitt who has the advantage over lane 3's Oscar Liddell as the boys come down to the halfway mark. So look at the time there, 37.39. So it's all a mixture of 11 and 12-year-olds. So there's still a number of 12-year-olds to come later on in the programme. In this event, 1, 2, 3. 12-year-olds still to come, so depending upon the time here, we'll see what guys should secure themselves a place in the final. So into the final turn there, and it's 2 lads, lanes 2 and 3, Oscar Liddell and Jamie Pitt. Jamie has the advantage over Oscar Pitt. Both coming down into the final there, and it's taken by the South Ayrshire swimmer Jamie Pitt in a 121.66, ahead of Oscar Liddell in a 121.90, and Jude McEwen takes 3rd place in a 127 with a disqualification in lane 4 for a technical infraction.
I think most people saw that one, Jackie.
I didn't, because I was reading my sheet.
I know you were.
Okay. Swimmers, can I have your attention for a moment, please? You must wear shoes on your way down from marshalling and the way back up. I've been asked to remind you of this by the referees, please. Okay, so you must have shoes on. Thank you.
Sir 38, Benjamin Young in 1, North Ayrshire. 2, Ellie Crawford, Scotia. 3, Bruno Vignon from South Ayrshire. 4 is Jet Wilson, Cumbernauld. 5, Archie Love, South Ayrshire. And in 6, Woody Carey, Cumbernauld. 2 12-year-olds in outside lanes, the other guys all 13. Nice strong start in lane 5 and in 3. Archie Love, South Ayrshire, his teammate Bruno Vignon in lane number 3. Archie with the advantage at halfway, 36.01 from Bruno, and Jet Wilson in 3rd. Now let's see what happens on this breaststroke section. The 2 South Ayrshire guys still performing pretty well between them in lane 4. Jet Wilson, Bruno Vignon now coming through with a very nice breaststroke to probably just get ahead of his teammate. And he has also nicely done. Ellie Crawford coming through into the mix in lane 2. Swimmer from Scotia. But it's the South Ayrshire lad who's going to take this one. His teammate's going to be 2nd. So Bruno, Archie, and it could just be lane 2 who takes 3rd. Ellie Crawford does indeed 1:19.96. Nice improved time for the South Ayrshire boy, and his teammate also improving by a few seconds. So good swims, guys.
Just as we're getting organised for that heat, I'll confirm the finalists for the 15-year-olds 100-metre free boys 15-year-old 100-metre freestyle. Stephen Snastiuk, Logan Moffat, Luke Thompson, Alexandria Vasilios, Matthew Darroch, Jamie Lang. This is heat number 4. We have an empty lane 1. In lane 2, Cameron Miller, North Ayrshire. 3, Archie Lawson, Stirling Swimming, and his teammate Ruby Stevenson swims in lane 4. 5, Aidan O'Dowd, South Ayrshire, and 6, Carl McQuaker from Kintyre. 1:13 is the fastest entry time here. So let's have a look, and it's the centre of the pool where it's all happening at the moment. The 2 Stirling Swimming boys, Archie Lawson and Rory Stevenson. Archie has the advantage over his teammate at the turn there, 13.49 against the 31.13. These 2 boys will both be seeking a place in the final. They're 14 years of age, and there are a good number of 14-year-olds still to come, so only 6 places available in that final. But it's Archie Lawson now, who came out, has the advantage. His teammate is coming back at him, but Archie, I think, will hold Rory off, will he? Will he? And it's really close, but Archie, it's going to belong to Archie. It does indeed. And a 1:08.45 against a 1:08.82 for Rory Stevenson, and North Ayrshire's Cameron Miller takes 3rd in a 1:11.60. Little battle going on over there in lanes 5 and 6 as Aidan and Kyle came in to finish, with Kyle gaining the advantage there. The results are confirmed.
Just jump in. If John Deans is there, could he make his way over to the announcing area and meet management area, please? John. Second of the series heats, heat 5, Toby Wong, Renfrew Bass 1, Samuel McEwen, Cumbernauld 2, Kieran Naismith, Bellshill Sharks in 3, Liam Henry, North Ayrshire 4, Felix Broom, South Ayrshire 5, and in lane 6, Andrew McLaughlin, Kilmarnock. All the two middle lanes out pretty much together. Just Liam Henry now forging clear on the backstroke section. He's gone almost a body length clear. But, much slower arm action from Kieran Naismith on that backstroke. To them about half a second in it. 31-41. And still prevailing is Liam. Showing a good breaststroke. Both boys clear of the rest of the field. Felix Broom gone third. South Ayrshire boy at the moment about half a metre clear in third. Coming down the stretch, it's Liam Henry who's going to take this from Kieran Naismith. So North Ayrshire swimmer wins by about a body length, takes the heat in 109.59 in lane 1. Finishing extremely strongly in the freestyle is Toby Wong, 12-year-old from Renfrew. That's a really cracking swim. And excellent PB for him, by about 5 seconds.
Sorry to jump in there, Robert, but could a coach from Hamilton Baths come to the meet management desk, please? That's a coach from Hamilton Baths, please, to the meet management desk. Thank you. Here we go, it's heat 6, the last heat of event 304 and the last swimming for the boys this morning until we reach the finals. Here it is, lane 1, Nicky Tinch, Stirling Swimming, 2, Lewis Sinclair, Rutherglen, 3, Oliver McElwraith, Cumbernauld, 4, Lucas Cittadini, Kingston, 5, Andrew Hendry, Scotia, and 6, Aaron Graham, North Ayrshire. Taking the early lead here and motoring up this length, but backstroke length is the yellow cap of Cumbernauld, Oliver McElwraith. Turns first there in a 20, I beg your pardon. Board's just, I think it's 31.63 for Oliver there, just the board's just moving around with times there a little bit. Second place lies with Stirling Swimming's Nicky Tinch at the moment, but he's having a really good breaststroke length here, and he's up and alongside Oliver McElwraith, who's going to turn first. Oliver just turns just ahead of Nicky Tinch there. Third place, I think, lies in between them with Lewis Sinclair, but also having a good swim, Lucas Cittadini there. But no, our top three are the Cumbernaulds, Oliver McElwraith, Nicky Tinch will take second, and third place will go to Lewis Sinclair. I think that's what the board will confirm. It does indeed. 109.36 for Oliver, 111.37 for Nicky, and a 112.59 for Lewis, as the results are confirmed.
Just wait for that one, Jackie. Might have an infraction.
Just watch that there. I'll give you the finalists for the boys. 16-year-olds 100-metre freestyle: Lachlan Small, Ethan Collins, Cameron O'Donnell, Finlay Bennett, Ewan Nielsen, Callum Struzik, with reserves Aidan Fraser and Brian Fitzpatrick. There's a disqualification there in lane 1 and that previous heat for a technical infraction, bringing Oliver McElwraith takes that. Lewis Sinclair is now second and Andrew Hendry in third. Give you the finalists for the 17 and over boys in the 100-metre freestyle: Ruben Pearson, Callum Trainer, Ewan Watson, Jack Shaw, Callum Ferguson, Ludovic Hay. Our reserves are Craig Shaw and Finlay Guadici.
Last event is the female 15 and over 100 freestyle, 6 heats. Evie Anderson, South Ayrshire in 2, her teammates Emma Maguire 3 and Lucy Vignan in lane 4. Entry times 106.5 through to 107. So on paper, next to nothing separate the 3 girls. And virtually together, Jackie at the halfway mark. 32.90 through to 33.17, a quarter of a second or so. Evie in 2 coming through to challenge Lucy in 4. It might just be Evie Anderson with a very slight advantage over Lucy Vignan. So inside the final few metres, I think it's going to be Evie that's just going to take this one. Not much in it though, Evie just takes it. 107.42. 107.79 for Lucy. And 110.10 for Emily. Second heat in 1, Hannah Miller, Kintyre 2, Eva Pettigrew, Cumbernauld, empty lane 3, 4 is Iris Wade from Rutherglen, and 5 Jessica Lafferty, Bellshill Sharks. Strong away in the near side to where we are, Hannah Miller and Eva Pettigrew. 105s and 106s entry times in this. And, making a move. Jessica Lafferty over on the far side to try and get back into this, and she just pretty well there. 32.05 just takes the touch off the 50. 32.08 Hannah Miller, and Hannah Miller in second place now, a little bit further back on Jessica, who still has the advantage. The other 2 girls are still well there. Eva Pettigrew coming through strongly to try and get into the mix in the final few metres. Very, very tight indeed. The Bellshill swimmer, I think Jessica's going to get this from lane 1 and 2. Not a lot in it. 106.61, 106.84, 106.92 respectively. These swimmers actually swimming on their entry time. Advantage heat number 3, Jackie.
Thank you, Robert. This is heat number 3 in lane 1, Orlith Jeffrey, Lanark, 2, Chloe Semple, Rutherglen, 3, Abigail Crawford, City of Glasgow, 4, Jamie Steventon, Cumbernauld, 5, Charlotte McGavin, Hamilton Baths, and 6, Niamh Moore, West Dunbartonshire. All entered on a 105, so this should be fairly close, but it is lane 3. Abigail Crawford, the City of Glasgow swimmer, who has the advantage. Full body length over the rest of the field going into this halfway turn. Pretty tight for second place, but that went to Rutherglen's Chloe Semple ahead of Charlotte McGavin of Hamilton Baths, and in turn ahead of Orlith Jeffrey. So it's Abigail Crawford who continues to lead here going into the final turn. It's all about what's happening in behind her at the moment. Second place advantage lies with Chloe Semple at the moment. Coming back at her is Orla Jeffrey. She'll also need to watch Charlotte McGavin over there in lane 5. Abigail finishes in a 103.40. Chloe Semple takes second in a 106.52, and third place goes to Charlotte McGavin in a 106.58. Results confirmed.
Nice swim from Abigail. 2 seconds faster, Jackie. It's good to see.
Indeed. 3 heats to go.
It's the first of the seeded heats, so expect all the action in the middle lanes, but it doesn't always turn out that way. Rebecca Marsh in 1, Renfrew Bass. 2, Alex Shepherd, Cumbernauld. 2 swimmers from Lanark, Katie Towers in 3 and Lucy Taylor in 4, Abby Henderson, Rutherglen in 5. Now the 2 silver caps in the middle of Lanark should be prominent in this one. Katie Towers, strength and breaststroke, but pretty useful all-rounder is Katie, and she's out pretty strongly in this one. 17 this year, 30.05, and the younger swimmer Lucy Taylor 15, trying to stick with her. So the 3 silver caps of Lanark 1, 2 and Rutherglen in 3. Abby Henderson trying to stick with the 2 girls from Lanark. Katie Towers maybe just easing back a wee bit, not doing too much, but she's going to get there pretty comfortably indeed. 101.75, 102.49 for Lucy, and 104.13 for Abby Henderson. Probably good enough to get all 3 of them into finals. The 2 50-year-olds, 4 and 5 in 2nd and 3rd, so well done girls. Let's wait for that to be confirmed, and there we are.
Heat 5, lane 1, Sophia McGinley, Cumbernauld. 2, Daisy Gilday, Hamilton Baths. Her teammate Lucy Hunter swims in lane 3. 4, Sienna Melville, Stirling Swimming. 5, Kimberly Cameron, North Ayrshire. And 6, Alana Wilson, Bellshill Sharks. It's pretty tight, girls, pretty tight pack there. Still, as the girls come down to the halfway mark, the advantage is lying in the middle of the pool with Lucy Hunt, no, Sophia McGinley takes that, I beg your pardon, ahead of Lucy Hunter and Sienna Melville. So we do need to watch this lane 1. So Sophia McGinley, Lucy Hunter. Lucy, I think, just had the advantage going into the turn. She just continues with that advantage, but Sienna Melville's on the other side of her. She's up into 2nd. Big battle here for 3rd place with Daisy and Sophia, as 1st place goes to Lucy Hunter in a 102.10. Sienna Melville takes 2nd in a 102.90, and 3rd place goes to Sophia McGinley in a 103.56.
Is it Lanark? Could we have a coach from Lanark down to the starting area as quickly as possible, please? A coach from or team manager from the Lanark club. Thank you. Talking about Lanark, we've got a pretty fast swimmer in this one, Jackie. Leah Rafferty in 1 from West D. 2 is Lucy Kellis, Bellshill Sharks. 3, Evie Mackey from Lanark. Erin Ferris, Cumbernauld 4. Casey Dixon, Rutherglen 5. And in 6 is Jenny McGuire from Hamilton Bass. Now, just to classify her as a sort of pocket rocket, Evie Mackey, but she's gone a fair wee bit in the last year. And out extremely strongly, 27.77. She's got an entry time of 56.10, but I don't think she'll be pushing it too much in the heats this morning. Well clear of the rest of the field. And Evie Mackey already about 8 metres clear Lucy Kellis going pretty strongly in lane 2, Bellshill swimmer. All these girls over the minute mark, but Evie Mackey takes that pretty well, and Lucy Kellis just ahead of Erin Ferris. 58.42. Nice steady swim from Evie. And Lucy and Erin, I'm sure will be back for finals older age category. So that concludes our swimming for the heats. We'll be back in about 15 minutes or so with finals. Just quickly give you the finalists for the boys 11-12 IM. They are Toby Wong, Aaron Graham, Jamie Pitt, Oscar Liddell, Woody Keddy, Benjamin Young, Nathan McRitchie and Lachlan Waddle are the 2 reserves. Our 30-year-old finalists are Cameron Miller, Felix Broom, Kel McQuaker, Aidan O'Donnell, Bruno Vignon, Andrew McLaughlin, Archie Love and Ailey Crawford are 2 reserves. And our 14-year-old finalists are Archie Lawson, Rory Stevenson, Oliver McElwraith, Liam Henry, Kieran Naismith, Lewis Sinclair. Andrew Hendry and Luca Cittadini are our 2 reserves. So that's finalists as far as we have them. We've still got 2 more sets of results to give you. Some of the 14-year-olds 100 IM, which I've just read. That's the last event. In fact, is the only one we're still waiting on, Jackie.
Okay.
Freestyle.
I think we're due to start again at 10:30, is what I'm hearing. Just
okay.
So a 15-minute break here, just to get ourselves organised for the finals and this morning's relays.
So live, those of you on the live stream, quickly dash away, get the coffee and cake ready, and be back in about 15 minutes for part 2 of session 3. Nice if somebody got us a cake and coffee, Jackie. But
it might have been nice, yeah, but it's not happening so far, Robert.
just give you the finalists for that 15, 16 and 17-year-old girls freestyle. Their 15-year-old finalists are Lucy Taylor, Daisy Gilday, Abby Henderson, Jenny Maguire, Casey Dixon and Kimberly Cameron. 16-year-olds Evie Mackey, Lucy Hunter, Sienna Melville, Abigail Crawford, Alex Shepherd and Chloe Semple. And in the older age group, it's Katie Towers, Lucy Kellis, Erin Ferris, Sophia McGinley, Leah Rafferty and Alana Wilson. So the fastest in each of these age groups, all from Lanark. So we'll see if that happens when we get to finals. So that's all our finalists announced, and we'll be back with those finals in about 5 minutes or so.
So, good, welcome back. We're just about to kick off with our final session before getting to the relays. And the first final is our 11 to 12-year-olds, boys butterfly. And in this final, in lane 1, representing Rutherglen, Xander Bennett. In lane 2, representing South Ayrshire, Jamie Pitt. In lane 3, representing North Ayrshire, Aaron Graham. In lane 4, representing City of Glasgow, Oscar Liddell. In lane 5, representing City of Glasgow, Tyler Gould. And in lane 6, representing Cumbernauld, Nathan McRitchie. Your 11 to 12-year-old 100-metre butterfly final. Here we go, our 11 to 12-year-old finalists, final now, and taking the early lead after that start is lane 3 and Aaron Graham. I think he took home a couple of gold medals yesterday, so he's obviously looking to add to that tally. And it's Aaron Graham who turns first. Surfacing now either side of him, Jamie Pitt and Oscar Liddell, battling for silver and bronze at the moment as our leader Aaron Graham leads the field down to the halfway mark. He's got clear water between himself and the rest of the field, and he'll be looking to retain that as we go into the second half of this race. 34.26 for Aaron at the halfway mark there. Oscar Liddell in second, Jamie Pitt in third. So Oscar Liddell, the City of Glasgow swimmer, Jamie Pitt, South Ayrshire. North Ayrshire's Aaron Graham continues to lead. And he's turned now and he's heading for home. I don't think he's going to be caught at all. Far too much work for the boys behind him to do as the City of Glasgow's Oscar Liddell looks pretty secure there in silver medal position, but the gold medal will belong to North Ayrshires Aaron Graham as he comes in to finish now in a 1:17.20. City of Glasgow's Oscar Liddell takes the silver in a 1:21.77, and the bronze goes to Jamie Pitt, South Ayrshire, of 1:23.40. Subject of course to official confirmation as in comes Tyler to finish his final this morning, as that concludes the first of our finals. Disqualification there in lane 5 for a technical infraction. Doesn't impact on the final result, so gold medals Aaron Graham, silver Oscar Liddell, and bronze Jamie Pitt.
Good strong PB there, Jackie. 3 seconds faster than he was just an hour or so back.
3 seconds fast. That's a really
good. Very good.
Obviously saved something in the tank for that one, didn't he? Well done, Aaron.
Did come into the meeting at 1:18.20, so yeah, it's a second faster than his original entry time. Well done. That's all you can ask for. So our 13-year-old final. In lane 1 from Rutherglen, Gillen Redpath. In lane 2 from South Ayrshire, Aidan O'Dowd. In lane 3 from North Ayrshire, Cameron Miller. In 4 from Kilmarnock, Joshua McCluskey. In 5 from South Ayrshire, Bruno Vignon. And in lane 6 from Kintyre, Kyle McQuaker. Our 13-year-old 100 metres butterfly final. Good luck, lads. Cameron Miller, second faster than Joshua McCluskey, and he's out a little bit stronger. Joshua's still pretty well there though, and out the turn, maybe just Joshua with the slight advantage. There's not much in it here, Jackie. That's pretty tight, coming down towards halfway, and the Kilmarnock boy with the advantage at the moment. So the Ayrshire contest, the Kilmarnock and North Ayrshire. A little between the two, 32.58, just over half a second advantage. And here comes Cameron Miller. He leaves it to the second half of the race to really get going, and he is beginning to eat into that lead. There's a little and out the turn, still a better turn there from Joshua. He still has the slight advantage. Cameron coming back at him, but the Kilmarnock lad is holding him. It's into the final few metres, and it looks as though Joshua's just going to hang on. It's on the touch here. Joshua, I think, just gets it. Wow, what a swim. Great swims, guys. Lane 5. Best of the rest. The South Ayrshire Bruno Vignon beats his teammate to get bronze, but great race from Joshua and Cameron. Joshua takes the gold in 1:10.12.
Introducing our 14-year-old 100-metre butterfly finalists. In lane 1, representing Rutherglen, Lewis Sinclair. In lane 2, representing Stirling Swimming, Rory Stevenson. In lane 3, representing Cumbernauld, Oliver McElwraith. In lane 4, representing Stirling Swimming, Archie Lawson. In lane 5, representing Scotia, Andrew Hendry. And in lane 6, representing Cumbernauld, Samuel McEwen. Your 14-year-old boys 100-metre butterfly final.
Half a second between the two in the middle lanes, Jackie. That's another good one coming up.
Yeah, it's another super fast one, I think, that we're looking at here. So here we go, as Robert's just said, there's half a second splits, the two boys in lanes 3 and 4. So let's see what transpires. And lane 3, I think, has the advantage going into the first turn, just and no more ahead of Archie Lawson, Oliver McElwraith. But Archie Lawson goes right up alongside him. This is going to be a real battle here this morning in this final. Archie Lawson, Oliver McElwraith coming into the turn at the halfway mark. Look at that, 31.20, 31.26, 6/100ths of a second splitting the two boys. In behind them, there's three boys vying for the bronze medal. Lewis Sinclair, Rory Stevenson and Andrew Hendry. But this is a battle, and at the moment is being won by Oliver McElwraith, going into the final turn first there, ahead of Stirling Swimming's Archie Lawson. But Archie Lawson's coming back at him. Oliver's holding him at the moment. He's got half a body length advantage. He needs to just keep this going, and the gold medal is his. And the gold medal is indeed belongs to Oliver McElwraith in a 106.63. Archie Lawson takes silver in a 108.19. And third place goes to Andrew Hendry. That was a nice battle in the lead behind our leaders for the bronze medal in a 112.02. There we go, the results are confirmed. Oliver McElwraith, Archie Lawson, Andrew Hendry.
Saving it to the very end there. Oliver PBing in the final. Well done, son. 11-14-year-old final, 11-12-year-old finalists in 1 from Charlotte Connor, Bellshill Sharks, in 2 from Scotia Holly Rosebottom, in 3 from Stirling Swimming Amber Patterson, in 4 from Kilmarnock Milligan, in 5 from Kilmarnock Poppy Biggard, and in lane 6 from Cumbernauld Holly O'Reilly, our 11-12-year-old 100 metres butterfly final. All these girls earlier swam some cracking PBs, so let's see how this one goes. Amber out very strongly in lane 3 with it, and 4 and Mulligan. Those two pretty well together. Rosebottom in lane 2, and Charlotte Connor not far behind. It's the Bellshill swimmer in lane 1 who's gone pretty well. The two girls in the middle lanes also well there. This is very tight at halfway. Lane 4, I think, just with a touch. Well, not much, to 100th in it. Amber just with a touch. But it's all very much to play for. Rowan and Amber are between the two. And they're just beginning to pull away from the other 4 girls. It's advantage with the Kilmarnock swimmer in lane 4. She's gone about half a body length clear and out the final turn. It's Rowan Milligan from Amber Patterson. Little in it. Can Amber come back? She's doing her best to do so. Late surge from Poppy Bigger in lane 5. But her teammate is just hanging on here. Rowan Milligan's just going to get this one. It might be Kilmarnock 1-3 here. That's how it finishes. Rowan Milligan takes the heat. 1:20.34, second place. Is Amber Patterson, and Poppy Bigger takes third. Great swimming, girls.
Introducing your 13-year-old finalists. In lane 1, representing Stirling Swimming, Kayla Morrison. In lane 2, representing Cumbernauld, Amy Robertson. In lane 3, representing Cumbernauld, Megan Ferris. In lane 4, representing Lanark, Emily Taylor. In lane 5, representing Hamilton Baths, Beth Gillis. And in lane 6, representing Bellshill Sharks, Isabella Shanks, your 13-year-old girls 100-metre butterfly final. This could be a battle between in the centre lanes here. Megan Ferris and Emily Taylor posted fastest times 1:12, 1:13 going into this final, and it's Megan Ferris turned just ahead of Emily Taylor there at the first turn. So this could prove to be a real battle. Also swimming really well, Stirling Swimming's Kayla Morrison nearer to me in lane 1. She's certainly up in third place at the moment. And it's Emily Taylor who has the advantage going into the turn at the halfway mark. 33.24. And it was Kayla Morrison credited with the second turn there ahead of Megan Ferris. So that battle between these 3 girls, but Emily Taylor is winning that at the moment. Kayla Morrison still up in second place ahead of Megan Ferris. Into the final turn. Emily Taylor, the Lanark swimmer, surfaces first. Here comes Megan Ferris. I think she's just gained the advantage certainly over Kayla Morrison. Really too much to do, however, to catch our leader. Gold medal here is going to go to Emily Taylor in a 1:11.27. 2-second improvement on her entry time here. Second place is Megan Ferris and third place goes to Kayla Morrison. Gold medal to Emily Taylor, silver Megan Ferris, bronze Kayla Morrison, as the results are confirmed.
Our 14-year finalists: in 1 from Cumbernauld, Sandy Keddy; in 2 from Bellshill Sharks, Sophie Haining; in 3 from Bellshill Sharks, Rebecca Malling; in 4 from Stirling Swimming, Cara Broadley; in 5 from Bellshill Sharks, Amy Rimmer; and in 6 from Hamilton Baths, Ruby Hunter. The 14-year-old 100 metres butterfly final. Well, the fastest qualifier was Rebecca Malling. Fastest on paper coming into the heats was Cara Broadley on a 1:08. But, we'll see how this one develops. The 2 Bellshill girls in 3 and 2. Sophie Haining going well along with Rebecca Malling. So at the moment it's Bellshill 1-2. Cara Broadley with Amy Rimmer and Sandy Keddy flying for third. At the moment it's advantage with Rebecca, 32.07, virtually half a second faster than she was in the earlier heats, and she's looking pretty strong now. Don't think anyone's going to catch her. Got at least a body length clear. Cara Broadley with a lot to do to try and claw that back now. Rebecca Malling, it looks as though she's got this one wrapped up with about 15 to go. She's going to take this on a very strong swim indeed. Cara finishing strongly to take second, with Amy Rimmer celebrating her 14th birthday with a bronze. Well done, Amy. And a very nice time improvement, 1:08.11. I'm sure Rebecca will be delighted with that swim. Cara Broadley second, Amy Rimmer in third.
And introducing your 15-year-old boys 100-metre freestyle finalists. In lane 1, representing Western Bartonshire, Matthew Darroch. Lane 2, Stirling Swimming's Luke Thompson. 3, Stanra's Deppens Nastiuk. 4, Stirling Swimming's Logan Moffat. 5, Bellshill Sharks' Alexandru Vasilios. And 6, Western Bartonshire's Jamie Lang. Your 15-year-old boys 100-metre freestyle final. So just about half a second split, Deppens Nastiuk and Logan Moffat going into this final. So this is going to be another battle. As the boys head down to the first turn, it's the orange cap of Stranraer Stingrays. Deppens Nastiuk turning first there, just ahead of Logan Moffat, wearing a black cap. They're in lane 4, so these two boys, Deppens Nastiuk, Logan Moffat. Right up alongside them, however, comes Luke Thompson. Into the halfway mark there, and Logan Moffat takes that ahead of Steppens, ahead of Luke Thompson. But really nothing to split these three. Willing to move away just from the rest of the field now. It's Logan Moffat turning first, Deppens Nastiuk second, Luke Thompson third. Logan Moffat has this at the moment, but here comes Steppens. It's all going to be down to the touch. It goes to Logan, however, in a 56.35. That's the gold medal for Logan. Silver goes to Deppens Nastiuk in a 56.53. And Luke Thompson takes bronze in a 57.73. Is the results confirmed.
Welcome our finalist in for the 16-year-olds in lane 1 from Cumbernauld, Ewan Nielsen. In 2 from Hamilton Bass, Cameron O'Donnell. In 3 from Stirling Swimming, Lachlan Small. In 4 from Stirling Swimming, Ethan Collins. In 5 from Rutherglen, Finlay Bennett. And in lane 6 from Bellshill Sharks, Callum Struzik. Our 16-year-old 100 metres freestyle final. Good luck, lads. Well, the two Stirling boys should be first and second on paper in this one. Lachlan Small, I think he can get probably sub 53 in this one. And they're flying down the first 25. Ethan in 4, Lachlan in 3. Third at the moment is Cameron O'Donnell from Hamilton Bass. But already a commanding advantage of about a body length, 25.33. Much faster than he was earlier on, over half a second faster than he was. And he was coasting down the final 25. He's not coasting now. He's 3 or 4 clear of Ethan in second place. Cameron probably third. And we'll just see what that final time is. It's he has eased down actually. I think he would have been under 53.07, easily done. Ethan Collins, 54.36 second. Cameron O'Donnell, third.
Introducing your 17 and over male 100 metre freestyle finalists. In lane 1, representing Rutherglen, Callum Ferguson. Lane 2, Renfrew Bath's Ewan Watson. 3, Bellshill Sharks, Ruben Pearson. 4, Stirling Swimming's Callum Trainer. 5, Bellshill Sharks, Jack Shaw. And 6, Western Bartonshire's Ludovic Hay. Your 17 and over boys 100 metre freestyle final. So Ruben Pearson set a cracking pace in the heats earlier on this morning, going into this final some 3 seconds, just over 3 seconds faster than the rest of the field. So let's see, what did the others keep in the tank to challenge him in this final? It is Ruben Pearson turning first. Ewan Watson alongside, just in second place. Bit of a battle for third at the moment, into the halfway mark, and it's Bellshill Sharks Ruben Pearson 25.93 ahead of Ewan Watson, and in turn ahead of Western Bartonshire's Ludovic Hay over in lane 6. But Ruben looks like he's well and truly got this sewn up going into the final turn with a good advantage, body length and a half over the rest of the field. This one, the gold medal, Ruben wants this one well and truly. Let's have a look at the clock when he comes in to finish. Big battle for second and third going on. 55.39, just outside his heat time. Second place and silver medal goes to Ewan Watson in a 57.72, and third place and bronze medal goes to Callum Traynor in a 37.91. Well done, lads. We'll move on to the 11 to 14-year-olds 100-metre IM finals.
Our 11-12-year-old finals are in lane 1 from Cumbernauld, Woody Keddy. In 2 from South Ayrshire, Jamie Pitt. In 3 from Renfrew Bass, Toby Wong. In 4 from North Ayrshire, Aaron Graham. In 5 from City of Glasgow, Oscar Liddell. And in lane 6 from North Ayrshire, Benjamin Young. Our 11 to 12-year-old 100 metres individual medley. Well, Toby Wong, the one for everyone to beat in this one, looked very impressive in the heats. Out pretty strongly on the butterfly section. Aaron Graham in second place. That was probably Jamie Pitt. Now onto the backstroke. About a body length between Toby and Aaron. And they're almost together. Toby Wong just being overhauled on that backstroke. Very good backstroke from Aaron. In fact, 300s in it. Toby beginning to pull away on the breaststroke. Has opened up a nice advantage. Gone maybe 2 or 3 metres clear. Very close for third. I think it's just Jamie Pitt from Oscar Liddell out the final turn. Toby Wong, Jackie, I think he's got this one pretty well wrapped up now. Just over a body length clear. So Toby takes it. Anna is silver medalist. And third place will be Jamie Pitt in lane 2.
So introducing your 13-year-old boys 100-metre IM finalists. In lane 1, representing South Ayrshire, Bruno Vignan. In lane 2, representing Kintyre, Kyle McQuaker. In 3, representing North Ayrshire, Cameron Miller. 4, representing South Ayrshire, Felix Broom. 5, representing South Ayrshire, Aidan O'Dowd. And 6, representing Kilmarnock, Andrew McLaughlin. Your 4 to 13-year-old boys 100-metre IM final. So on paper, Cameron Miller is the one to beat in this final here. Going into this in a 1:11, some just around 6 seconds faster than the rest of the field. And he's already making the move out there in lane 3 into the first turn. Leading the field and into backstroke. 2 or 3 boys vying for second place in behind him. Kyle McQuaker, Felix Broom. Oh, Felix is now within half a body length of Cameron. Now Aidan O'Dowd's up there as well. Into the breaststroke. Kyle McQuaker had a good turn there. He's back up into the mix for second place, certainly. But our leader is Cameron Miller, Felix Broom, Kyle McQuaker. Top three, and to the final turn there. North Ayrshire's Cameron Miller. It's not going to be caught now, but it is a battle for second, for silver and bronze. Felix Broom, Kyle McQuaker. Felix aware of the challenge, as in to finish his race, 1:12.09 for Cameron Miller. Oh, really good battle there at the finish there, and it's the Kintyre swimmer, Kyle McQuaker, who gets the advantage there for silver medal in a 1:16.18, and Felix Broom, South Ayrshire, takes bronze in a 1:16.37.
Welcome our finalists for the 14-year-old 100 IM. In lane 1 from Bellshill Sharks, Kieran Naismith. In 2 from Cumbernauld, Oliver McElwraith. In 3 from Stirling Swimming, Archie Lawson. In 4 from Stirling Swimming, Rory Stevenson. In 5 from North Ayrshire, Liam Henry. And in lane 6 from Rutherglen, Lewis Sinclair. Our 14-year-old 100 metres individual medley for boys. Could we just have nice and quiet at the start for the swimmers? Could everybody keep nice and quiet? Thank you. So Archie Lawson, Rory Stevenson, not much between them in the heats. And, this could be pretty tight all round. Oliver McElwraith out very smartly in 2, as is Liam Henry in 5. On to backstroke. And it's still pretty tight coming to the halfway mark. Archie Lawson maybe just heads it. Archie just with that touch, little in it. Oliver McElwraith though, still well there, and over in 5, Liam Henry on this breaststroke, forging through to get into the mix. It's Archie Lawson and Liam Henry. I think Archie just with the advantage now on that breaststroke section from Liam. And he's got half a metre advantage, and a very good turn gives him pole position. But Oliver McElwraith in lane 2 is flying at the end. There's not going to be much in this one. Oliver McElwraith is going to get this one. He does indeed. What a cracking swim from the Cumbernauld swimmer. Wow. Archie Lawson, Rory Stevenson. Well, I'm sure he's delighted with that. Great swim, Jackie.
It was indeed. Fabulous. Introducing our 15-year-old girls 100-metre freestyle finalists. In lane 1, representing Rutherglen, Casey Dixon. Lane 2, representing Rutherglen, Abby Henderson. Lane 3, representing Lanark, Lucy Taylor. Lane 4, representing Hamilton Bath, Daisy Gilday. Lane 5, representing Hamilton Bath, Jenny Maguire. And lane 6, representing North Ayrshire, Kimberly Cameron. Your 15-year-old girls 100-metre freestyle final. So going into this, fastest time 1:02.49 for the Lanark swimmer, take Lucy Taylor, just over a second better than the rest of the field, but let's see what they've kept for their final this morning. That's very tight there at the turn, but I think the advantage lay with Casey Dixon after the first turn. So coming down to, and watch Kimberly Cameron over there in lane 6. This is an interesting final. Casey Dixon, Lucy Taylor, Kimberly Cameron, well, you're 1, 2 and 3 at the halfway mark. Casey Dixon still up there, Lucy Taylor. Lucy's going to turn first. Casey Dixon turned second there. Falling off the pace now is Kimberly Cameron, and coming through really nicely in Abby Henderson, also the Hamilton Baths, Daisy Gilday, Jenny Maguire, but taking this one in a time of 1:02.78 and winning the gold medal, Lucy Taylor, ahead of Casey Dixon in a 1:04.23 for silver, and Abby Henderson wins the battle for bronze in a 1:04.25. Look at that, 1/100th of a second split, third and fourth place there.
Welcome our 16-year-old finalists. In lane 1 from Cumbernauld, Alex Shepherd. In 2 from Stirling Swimming, Senna Melville. In lane 3 from Lanark, Evie Mackey. In 4 from Hamilton Baths, Lucy Hunter. In 5 from City of Glasgow, Abigail Crawford. And in lane 6 from Rutherglen, Chloe Semple, our girls' 16-year-old 100 freestyle final. Well, second leg of a Lanark hat-trick possibly in the girls' freestyle. Evie Mackey really should walk this one. Only somewhere under a minute, and already about 4 or 5 clear. And showing her class in this one. Much better on the longer distances, but she's no slouch at sprinting either. Excellent all-rounder, can do literally any stroke. And it's a joy to see her in this one. Lucy Hunter, another one who loves the distance, is having a go at these shorter distances and doing pretty well. She has been performing pretty well, and she might hang on for silver, but no doubt about the second Lanark victory in this. Evie Mackey takes that. Lucy Hunter's going to get second, and in lane 2, Senna Melville from Stirling Swimming gets the bronze, 57.75, and it looked easy.
Yeah, lovely swim there. We're introducing your 17-year-old Fit Girls 100-metre freestyle finalists. In lane 1, representing Western Bartonshire, Leah Rafferty. Lane 2, representing Cumbernauld, Erin Ferris. Lane 3, representing Lanark, Katie Towers. Lane 4, representing Bellshill Sharks, Lucy Kellis. Lane 5, representing Cumbernauld, Sophia McGinley. And lane 6, representing Bellshill Sharks, Alana Wilson. Your 17-year-old girls 100-metre freestyle final. So is this going to be a Lanark gold medal, third gold medal for this morning? Let's see. Katie Towers is certainly the fastest going into this, just under a second advantage. It's Katie Towers, it's lane 2. Erin Ferris who has the advantage ahead of lane 5, Sophia McGinley. 2 yellow caps there, Erin Ferris, Sophia McGinley, the 2 yellow caps of Cumbernauld, Lucy Kellis in bronze. Still swimming really well there in lane 2, Erin Ferris. She's going to take the field into the final turn. 3 girls, I think, vying for silver and bronze, but that advantage for silver lies with Bellshill Sharks. Lucy Kellis at the moment in behind Erin Ferris. Erin will take this, does so in a 1:01.24. Lucy Kellis takes silver in a 1:02.47, and Sophia McGinley takes bronze in a 1:03.14. Good gold medal win there for Erin Ferris.
Nice swim, Erin. Yeah.
So we're about to move on to the relays now. Just while they're getting organised and the girls are getting out of the water, just confirm the results for event 301. The boys 11 to 12 100 metre butterfly. Bronze medal goes to Rutherglen's Xander Bennett. Silver goes to City of Glasgow's Oscar Liddell, and gold to North Ayrshire's Aaron Graham. 13-year-old boys, bronze goes to South Ayrshire's Bruno Vignan, silver to North Ayrshire's Cameron Miller, and gold to Kilmarnock's Joshua McCluskey. 14-year-old boys, bronze medal goes to Scotia's Andrew Hendry, silver medal goes to Stirling Swimming's Archie Lawson, and gold medal to Cumbernaulds' Oliver McElwraith. What's yours?
Girls 100 butterfly, 11-12-year-olds. Rowan Milligan, Kilmarnock takes the gold. Amber Patterson, Stirling Swimming, silver, and Poppy Bigger, Kilmarnock, bronze. Our 13-year-olds, Emily Taylor, Lanark, gold. Megan Ferris, Cumbernauld, silver, and Kayla Morrison, Stirling Swimming, the bronze. And our 14-year-olds, the gold to Rebecca Malling, Bellshill Sharks, silver, Stirling Swimming's Cara Broadley, and Bellshill Sharks. Amy Rimmer takes the bronze.
So the results for event 303, the 15-year-old boys 100 metre freestyle. In bronze medal is Stirling Swimming's Luke Thompson, silver Stranraer's Stephens Nastiux, and gold Stirling Swimming's Logan Moffat. The 16-year-old boys bronze medal goes to Hamilton Bath's Cameron O'Donnell, silver Stirling Swimming's Ethan Collins, and Stirling Swimming's Lachlan Small takes gold.
Well, 12 very excited girls poolside as part of those three relay teams. North Ayrshire in 2, Isla Rogerson, Kilmarnock with Poppy Bigger in 3, and Taylor Meakin, Motherwell and Wishaw. And the Motherwell and Wishaw team out strongly in this backstroke section. So if you wonder how they run it, the medley goes alphabetically. So it's back, breast, butterfly, and free. So on to the second leg. It's Alice via Armstead for them, Anna Ferry for Kilmarnock, and Amber Gray Swan from North Ayrshire. So breaststroke, they can really put some distance between themselves and the Kilmarnock team going pretty well. Anna Ferry having a very good breaststroke, Jackie. She's beginning to pull away significantly, and this could be what maybe brings them the gold. She's about 5-6 metres clear. So Anna will pass on the baton to Rowan Milligan, who's had a pretty good day in the pool. North Ayrshire have Carly Cairns and Motherwell and Wishaw. Sophie Holmes will give it everything on this butterfly, but at the moment it's advantage with Kilmarnock. Good to see them putting a relay team together, and good to see some of the smaller clubs coming away with a gold medal at the district championships. So Kilmarnock coming in. It's all done and dusted, I think. Kilmarnock will finish this with Emily Craig. Second place at the moment, North Ayrshire. Katie Roger goes in for them with Abby Thompson for Motherwell and Wishaw. So it could be pretty tight for the minor places, but no doubt that Kilmarnock have got this, Jackie. They're best part of 8 or 9 seconds, 9 metres clear. Very tight indeed for second, but a little in it. Might just be Motherwell and Wishaw. And inside the final 5 metres, Kilmarnock with Emily Craig takes this one. Motherwell and Wishaw are going to take silver. Well done to them, and well done to North Ayrshire. Close behind in third. Very good race, girls. Well, unfortunately, disqualification in lane 3. So that means that Motherwell and Wishaw take gold, and North Ayrshire are the silver medalists. Well, heartbreaking, Jackie, but something's gone wrong.
Yeah, something's gone wrong. They'll go back and
they'll analyse
look at that,
what's happened.
analyse what happened. Yes,
So just finishing where Jackie was, the 100 free for the boys, 17 over. Ruben Pearson from Bellshill Sharks, the gold medalist. Ewan Watson, Renfrew Bass, silver, and Callum Traynor, Stirling Swimming, takes the bronze.
So we're moving on to the final event. This is 307. The boys 13 to 15 4x50 metre freestyle relay. We have 5 teams taking part in this. North Ayrshire A, but they're all the A teams. North Ayrshire in lane 1, 2 South Ayrshire, 3 Stirling Swimming, 4 Bellshill Sharks, and 5 Kilmarnock.
Give you medalists after this event.
So going in first for North Ayrshire is Cameron Miller. South Ayrshire sees Felix Broom. Stirling Swimming, Rory Stevenson. Bellshill Sharks, Sean Cassidy. Kilmarnock, Joshua McCluskey. Stirling Swimming's Rory Stevenson is coming down to the takeover in front of the rest of the field, with lane 1 North Ayrshire Cameron Miller in second. Going in for Stirling Swimming is Nicky Tinch. For North Ayrshire, Noah Smith. For South Ayrshire, Aidan O'Dowd. For Bellshill Sharks, Declan Shaw. And Kilmarnock is Andrew McLaughlin. But it's Stirling Swimming who are dominating this. Whether the rest of the teams can do anything about it, but as by each stroke, Nicky Tinch is moving his team further and further away from the rest of the field. And he hands over to Archie Lawson. Second in to North Ayrshire, Ronan McMillan. South Ayrshire, Archie Love. Bellshill is Alex Andrew Vasilios, and at Kilmarnock's Aaron McKinnon now in the water for them. Stirling Swimming continue to dominate this. Archie Lawson comes up to finish his part of this relay team. He'll hands over to Logan Moffat. In goes Logan. Bellshill Shark coming in second. Bruno Vignan going in for them. Oh, I beg your pardon, Kieran Naismith going in for them. In lane 1 we have Liam Hendry, South Ayrshire's Bruno Vignan, and Elliot Ferry for Kilmarnock. But here comes Stirling Swimming. They dominated this right from the beginning and have dominated right throughout, and that belongs to Stirling Swimming in a 1:50.17. So inside their entry time, battle there for second place, but it was won by Bellshill Sharks, and Kieran Naismith bringing his team home, and third place goes to North Ayrshire in a time of 1:55.73. So all inside their entry times for the top 3 teams. I'm looking for those results to be confirmed before we... And there we go, Stirling Swimming gold, Bellshill Sharks silver, and North Ayrshire's bronze. So that concludes the swimming here for this morning's session here at Bellshill. Thank you very much for everybody in the spectator gallery joining us, and those of you on live stream. Swimmers, the warm-up starts at 11:25, and we'll be back here for the afternoon session at 12:30.